Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue our journey to complete The Wizard's Apprentice Chapter 2, The Talisman the Eye. Now, as you remember from our last video, we actually had stayed in this troll, or actually not troll cave, what was it, a dinosaur cave, really, wasn't it? And we got the eggs here. Yeah, that's right. We did not, however, rest, and I'm not saying that that's a bad idea. We still have several buffs. There was, of course, an encampment right outside here called the Wilds, if I remember correctly. There's a new map point added. But let's take a look at the spells we have on each character. She has used up all her Hammer of the Gods. Yeah, I think resting here might be... You know what? I'm not even going to rest here. I'm going to use the Ring of Spell Recall. But before I do that, let's check to make sure it wasn't a spell that I wanted to include. Well, for fighting the banditos, I don't think a Ray of Enfeeblement is necessary. I got 2 mage armors, one for each of my 2 friends here, 1 improved mage armor for myself. Of course, Ghostly Visage and Mirror Image, protection from arrows, all that good gravy. Some ranged attacks, some debuffs, and debuffs of armor class for the bad guys, twice. That's a really nice debuff a couple times here. Could come in real handy for these 2 shredding the crap out of the bad guys. We'll buff up with Endure Elements for everybody. They each have their own.
Yes.
As you can see here, and of course here.
Yes.
So all I need then is whatever I want to hurt the bad guys with. Now, Summon Creature 1 may not be great. Shield could come in handy for myself for some armor class. Grease, of course, is always friendly, especially if I can controlling my team in a way that keeps them from doing stupid stuff. Let's do that. I could probably get some of those guys to flop on their backs a little bit to protect us from doing stupid stuff. As far as her abilities are concerned, Fast Aid's not a bad call. Silence in case they have a wizard, maybe. Some Sound Burst from AoE moves. Bear's Endurance, of course, on her and him. I really need to make sure I give her the buffs that I want to give her. Battle Tile will be helpful when she's up front with him, helping them shred the bad guys, buffing her as well as debuffing them. And of course she'll have the ability to cast her own little pet to help out. He has his pet, of course, but I think it died, so we'll just have to suck that up and deal.
I'm ready if you need
So let's use the ring.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Give me my ring back. How dare you steal my ring. And we are going to try this here move with the spell gem. I keep doing it, I think, wrong. So let's actually try it out. We are going to put in these 2 buffs on it. Ghostly Visage and Mirror Image. So I can cast those on myself in a moment's notice. Oh, it already has. Boom. I have no idea what I just put in there. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, I'll buff up. I'll be right back, folks.
Yes.
Okay, folks, we should be buffed up. See, 33 for armor.
Yes.
32, 23. She's still sucking wind, but better than nothing. So let's go back. We had the encampment. We knew where they were at. We already liked our position for fighting the bad guys, so that's going to work out well, I think. I got AoE moves for slowing them down, debuffing them, for armor class 2, their chances of hitting, all kinds of good stuff to help us out. So let's assume...
Wait here for... I'll take the lead.
No, wait here. Get your butts with me. It is late. I don't know if time is a factor. The time of the day, I mean. But we know where we're going. We just don't know how this is going to work. So wish me luck. We still have...
Yes.
His rod's not being used right now. I could give him some bark skin. But He already has the amulet. So yeah, the bark skin's probably not even useful for him. Let's pass it off to her.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that idea better because her armor is piss all. So,
I'm ready if you need me.
come on, stop bugging around on me, Mr. Controls. Come on. This was the spot, yes? Yeah, okay. See what we're thinking. Yeah, we can even see him from here. What we're thinking is we attack from here. Please
Wait here for now.
stand your ground while I even have a slaver right up here. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. So I got... Oop, and looks like they found us. Okay, well, I want as much protection on her and me as possible.
Dear John Queen Day.
She could start... Oh, let's have her bump Bear's Endurance on him
Rio Nova.
as a good start.
Dear John Queen Day. Rio Loco. You leave me no choice. Rain.
Okay.
Like it. Genpei Yeiko. Clear Navitu. Eleme Bahrain. Clear Navitu.
Gods, curse you!
Glory. Eleme Bahrain.
He's a tough nut to crack. And you guys are fighting the exact wrong targets. Over here. Badly wounded, like the sound of that.
Genpei Yeiko.
Nice flame arrow for you, buddy.
Genpei Yeiko.
Acid arrow for your buddy. There we go.
Dabra.
Alternate some damage on this guy. It's near death. Oh, nice beam, honey. Now do yourself a favor, go over there and kill that guy for me. Blairdig is just a champion over here. I have what? Slaver Commander. Okay. Single ray on the Slaver Commander. Ooh, nice shot. I missed him on one of those.
Clear Navitu.
Come on, buddies.
It will be done.
There we go. That's some nice coordinated team effort right there. Slaver Commander's near the dead. Slaver's almost gone. No acid splash just for some shits and giggles. Ooh, in the back. Nice. Sneak attack. Come on. Sneak attack. Finish him off. Good work, team. After the battle, Ayala shouts to get your attention. Marin, look at this. She holds up a flamboyant hat. This was definitely the group that took me. I remember this hat. Oh, the dude with the friggin' plume in the hat. Yep. She holds up a piece of parchment as well. I found this on the Slaver Commander too. It looks like they were making shipments to another group of slavers, or purchasers, or someone who was in charge. You read the document, it becomes obvious that the slavers you killed were not working alone. It looks like our work here isn't finished. We have to find these other slavers and eliminate them as well. We must search the campsite for maps or clues of the location of the other groups of slavers. Ayala holds up another piece of paper. Look, a map. Taking the map, you see a location marked along the coast. This appears to be the location of the other group of slavers. Alright. Good work, team. Alright.
I'm overloaded.
We're taking all of the booty. As you recall, ooh, there's some nice magic gear too. We'll look at that in here in a minute. I'll scrounge up here, make sure there's nothing in the camp of importance, and then I'll tell you what we got for gear, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, we are back. Before I put away all this wonderful gear, I'm going to go over some of the more important stuff. Now, we had found some relatively mundane items, heavy shield, some plate mail, as well as a dwarven war axe. Containers full of balls. Alright, what can I unload? Well, you know what? Matter of fact, let's go over this just real quick so you can see what we have. We found the swashbuckler's hat. That was right, he was a swashbuckler. His hat does give him a +2 to diplomacy when you wear it. I can't say as I particularly care, and I certainly don't want to give it to any of my team, so we'll probably end up selling it. There was some normal plate mail, some dwarven axe, nothing of any real import. Heavy shield. Studded leather +2 is magic, so that's something, but we'll sell it. I did find this, Boots of Hardiness, and you'll notice that it gives me another constitution point, which gives me an even constitution, which gives me more hit points and more fortitude, which I'm going to take. Also gives me a +2 to armor class instead of the original version, which was +1 to both of those stats. So we'll pass those off, see if someone else can use that. But that's a good haul for me. It gives me extra hit points, and I'm all for that. Now, we had Cold Iron Bastard Sword, which we may keep. Composite Longbow +1. +2 dagger, +2 longsword, nothing of any real important. Scale mail. There was an adamantine great axe, and I will keep that in a couple of rings. But all in all, a relatively uneventful haul, I must say. We will contact our little buzzard bastard here to sell items. I'm going to do that off camera. If there's anything I'm going to purchase, so I'll let you guys know. I'll be right back. And we're back, folks. I didn't buy anything really of any importance. I did, however, buy her another ring, a ring of force shield, so she can get another +2 deflection now. So her armor class went up 2 points, as you see here. We did shift some stuff around. She has now the Boots of Hardiness, which don't do her a whole lot, but they do give her a +1 accuracy dodge modifier, so that helped her as well, as you can see. From there, I just made sure to pass over an adamantine heavy shield I already had. We're keeping these things just in case. I did get her a Rod of the Ghost also, so she could get her ghostly visage on, since she has been taking kind of a whooping when it comes to damage.
Yes.
We have leveled up at least a little bit, so let's actually go through this, shall we? First, our Barbarian Cleric Fighter. So we need to either go Fighter or Cleric again, and Cleric will take him up to another level, but I don't think we have enough Wisdom on him yet to go to level 2, so let's do Fighter. I'd like to get his taunt up a little bit more. There we are. Nothing stellar. Just getting him a step closer in the right direction.
Yes.
She will continue to go Cleric, obviously. Concentration's important. Spellcraft is important. And heal, I think is a good idea. Of course, she has an upgrade into her spell book. Another level 4, another level 5. Looks like another Hammer of the Gods to me, boys and girls. What do y'all think? Death Ward. Nah. We'll hold off on that until it looks like we might need it. I'd much rather have the damage. Level 5, on the other hand, didn't really have a lot to work with it. She did have lesser spell mantle. Spell resistance could come in handy. Righteous Might starting to look pretty decent now. 60-second buff. Gives her some damage resistance built into it. So that's not horrible. Slay Living. Let's try a little Slay Living. We never get fun stuff for her. Let's do that. Now I have leveled up, of course, and I will be going Arcane Trickster again. Well, let's get that concentration up a little more. Spellcraft and lore. Tumble. Use magic device. Certainly want my... Oops, let's not get crazy here. I want my hide and my move silently up at least another point. There's 1 point left to do with I will. Let's do concentration. I think that's a good call. Spell choices. Now I know I have that spell in my pack. I think I even have these ones. Ones I don't think I have are that I would want. Shadow Conjuration I think is one. And what's another one that I'm fairly certain I want that I don't have? I know I have Elemental Shield. I don't think I have Everett's Black Tentacles. This one's actually kind of a good move. Assay Resistance could come in handy though if I need to penetrate some magical defenses. I know I have Ice Storm. Stone Skin. I think I have that. If not, I can buy it. Oh, Innervation. Yeah. And we're still missing Power Words, Rage, and Weapon of Impact from level 3, so I probably need to purchase those at some point. So you can see we've upgraded our book just a little bit more. Another thing that I could slap on here would be another Magic Missile, I suppose. Level 4 now. Yes, I have all kinds of good stuff here. Now let's get an open in our spell book. See what we can scribe. Anything that's new or improved. Ice Storm. Okay, none of that. Oops. Oh, I need to drop. Stop dropping stuff. There we go. Boom. Okay. Scare. Knock. Air image. Invisibility. No. All this stuff we already have. There's one. Isaac's Missile Storm. Yeah. Please. Okay, so all those now are gold. What we got here that we can add. I know we got another Lesser Missile Storm. I might as well combine them now so that I can just effectively use those up. I think that's a good one. Ice Storm I know I've already learnt. Still can't do any of the orb spells, and if anyone has any advice on why that is, by all means let me know. I'm real tired of not being able to use my orbs. Remove Curse I think was one that I could teach myself. I got Raised Dead. Stone Flesh I don't think we can get to yet. Stone Skin though, and Confusion, sure. Okay, anything else? Stone Curse possibly. Charm Monster I don't think we have access to just yet. Anything else? Animate Dead was one, I think. Alrighty. Elemental Shield. Polymorph Self. Oh, looks like we got another winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Reduced Person is another one of those where I can use the spell, I think. But for whatever reason it won't let me scribe it. So clearly I have some kind of glitch in this game. Again, the orbs as being another one of those butthead issues. So, let's see what we can scribe, shall we? We got that one. No, Ice Storm we already have, so we're going to hotkey it for some damage. I have Remove Curse, yes. And the leftover one. Go past to him, I suppose. Stone to Flesh. Still can't use that one. So where you guys go. I can get Stone Skin, Confusion, Bestow Curse, Charm Monster. Nice, man. I'm just racking up spells. Animate Dead, Elemental Shield, and Polymorph Self. Nice. Okay, let's look at that spell book now, shall we? Oh, that's much better. Very sexy. Okay. Yeah, I I definitely want something like that. Innervation could be useful, but I might want to nuke that one off of here in favor of something a little more cool, like Ice Storm. No, Stone Skin. Boom. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I've just uploaded another video. However, it is not a video for this game. It is for Neverwinter Nights 2, and it is not a tutorial, but kind of a breakdown on how damage reduction, damage resistance works. I do encourage you guys to look at it, and there is a couple of glitches in the spells, and just to give you a quick breakdown on some of them, a quick problem that I've been noticing is Ghostly Visage is a spell that can cause problems with other damage reduction spells. Not horrible, the spells still work, it's just there's a trick for stacking the spells in a way that makes it more useful. And Ghostly Visage, for whatever reason, disrupts that. So if you are going to try to do those tricks, watch the video, it'll make more sense. But Ghostly Visage is one of the spells you want to kind of stay away from. It's not that it's a bad spell. You want to use it, and you want to use it and let it burn off you, and then cast other spells, would be the way I'd say would work. For here, the only reason we're coming back to this guy is because A, I didn't grab many potions. And as you know, I like me some potions. He always has 4 of those potions waiting for you. So if you really just are a potion thirsty jerk, that's a good way for you to get your potions back up. See? Raised Dead Scrolls, of course, other wonderful stuff is in here. We're going to go through real quick and see if there's any spells, though, that I think I need. Basically, if anything's level 4. Charm Monster we already have. Charm Person, I've gotten that a while ago. Same with Combusts. Fusion Crushing Despair, I think, is one that I can get that one. Nice. Displacement. I think I have that in my book. Is that correct? Yes. Then we got that in Innovation, Large Person. The Tentacles. I said I wanted it. I'm going to grab it now. Fear. There we go. I know I have Fireball and Flame Arrow. Ghostly Visage, again, is the one that's been causing issues. Greater Resistance, could totally grab that. Might as well, because I don't want to waste spell usages on it. We need to pass on a couple, though. Which ones those would be, I don't know. Probably the Spell Mantles. Yeah, we'll pass on Least Spell Mantle and Lesser Globe, because I know that those are both level 4. That'll give me 2 more spells to learn the next time I level up. After that, I'll have access to level 5 spells, and I'll start learning level 5 spells. So everything else I can totally purchase. Yeah, so let's grab this Lesser Spell Breach. I'd rather have that, because that would be a little more combat useful. Scare, we already have. So Visibility, I should have that too. Shout. Ooh, Shout could be a good one. Slow, I already have. Spider Skin, I already have. Stinking Cloud, I think I got that too. Stone Skin, yeah, I got that one. Vampire Touch, have it. And Web. Okay. Oops, Stone to Flesh. Well, that's a biggie. Okay. Alright, so let's learn some magic, shall we? Boom. Fear. Greater Resistance. Lesser Spell Breach. And Shout. All good spells. Not ones that I'm going to put in anytime soon. And this is going to be our go-to classic for just whooping up on stuff. 1 per caster level, and already I'm a caster level. That's what is my 7? I am level 10, so I already maximized this spell as far as the game is concerned. So I can shoot 10 energy missiles, and they hit random targets if it's a bunch of them. If I hit 1 target, if I'm not mistaken, all 10 go to that 1 target and just do 1d6 damage. So that's 10 to 60 points of guaranteed damage per spell. It's kind of like Magic Missile on crack, right? And it's not that 2 castings of Magic Missile wouldn't do almost as much damage, if not more. Not on average. But, again, it's still both good spells. This one would spread it across a team of bad guys versus this one, which is single target, obviously. Other stuff in here, though, Ever's Black Tentacles is kind of like Grease in that it's an AoE move, but it does damage. very nice bludgeoning damage, chance to paralyze, fortitude saves, of course. But if they stay within that patch, and it lasts not terribly long, but if they stay within that patch, they get constantly hit. 1 to 4 attacks per round. It's pretty much guaranteed to hit them if I'm not mistaken. Minimum of 1. And doing 5 to 10 points of bludgeoning damage. So again, could really kind of cripple some guys super quick. Obviously not teammate friendly, so we have to be careful with that stuff. But this, the coup de grace, the stone skin, the DR10/adamantine. And if you watch my other video, you'll understand why this is such a really useful spell. Great for casting in the morning, but there's other tricks that can make it even better. And I won't ruin the surprise for you, I'll let you learn it yourself. Oh, right now, okay, goodbye. He's gone. With that, we've gotten everything we need. There doesn't appear to be any kind of loot that the guys have left behind as far as treasure or anything like that. That's pretty much what's in their pack. We found a note. I'm going to read that to you here in a second. I just want to do a quick scout of the area.
I'll take the lead.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else here, but we did see, where's my note? Letter to Slaver Commander. Hellband, we are still waiting on your latest shipment of slaves. The quality of your last shipment was poor, and for your sake, I hope your stock has improved, and I hope you have not been trading with other customers. Uh-oh. You have 1 week, or you and your gang may find themselves in our fetters. Helljock. Recalling the taut fight the slaver gang gave you, you wonder what sort of people are attempting to strong-arm them. That's going to be some tough dudes. So we're going to try to find out who that is. Again, selling to other people means that there's someone else in this whole kit and caboodle of crap going our way. Now, we've done what we needed to explore this. I don't think there's anything else really that way. We could go to the wilds. I don't know what's even there, but let's actually go to the journal. You found your group of slavers who took Ayala prisoner. Apparently they were trading with more purchasers than just the Dark Seeker. You found a letter from someone named Helljock threatening the slaver commander that he needs to speed up shipments. You have decided you must also eliminate this Helljock to finally end the slaving threat. You found a map that marked the location and route to the other slavers' campsite. Oh, I didn't know that. You marked a path to the slaver campsite on your map. In order to get there, you must travel through the barren tundra called the Wilds. Oh, well, now we know what's in the Wilds. From the Wilds, you must then travel south through a deep forest toward the coast. Okay, we will probably go there next, but I did want to go to Sunsvenal before I forget. Remember, we had to make an alliance with these guys. So, the Raven has asked that you be his liaison to the people of Sunsvenal and to secure the assistance of the town in the final assault on the Dark Seeker. He has indicated that this will be difficult, but has asked that you do everything in your power to secure the alliance. So we need to do that. And if you recall, the problem we had with that was the mayor, I want to say, of the town didn't like us too much. We tried to use a charm person spell. I will admit we did kind of piss them off, I think. Hopefully our new quest item here, basically the fact that we have to make friends with them will give us different contact options. And I keep forgetting, damn it, that I have my things of flying. What? Zippity-doo-dah, baby, zippity-doo-dah. I want to be free. I want to break free. Alright guys, I'm going to see you once we get to town. Unless, of course, something happens. Alright, folks, here we are back in Sunsvenal. You can see, of course, that we have a new place to go. And let's actually go there first. I think this is just a blacksmith shop, though. Tap note added. Let's find out. Smithy. Yep, okay. Well, let's check it out real quick just to see if there's anything in here or information he has for us. Alright, here we are inside the smithy. Doesn't appear to be anything in here but him and his stuff. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, welcome to the Lingstad's smithy. We've got quite a stock of weapons and armor, both mundane and magical. How is it that you have such a wide selection here in such a remote region? When you have few customers, inventory tends to pile up. Yeah, that would be true. We also like to keep a few special items stocked for the occasional nobleman on safari from Waterdeep or Luskan or any number of other cities. You are welcome to have a look, but keep in mind the prices are final. Alrighty, how can I help you? Can I see what you have? Let's just take a quick look at his stuff, folks, and we can take out of here. He does have some decent enchanted items. Nothing particularly stellar sticks out. Some dark steel stuff, that's some acid protection. Some DR5 for acid. Could come in handy. Oh, adamantine, sure. Oops. Also, though, you see he does have one enchanted piece of item that seems pretty pimp. White Dragon armor. 6 armor class base plus another 3 from the magical enchantment on it. Gives a 9. Some built-in cold resistance of 20. That's nice. And it's 80% of weight. So that's pretty cool. So, other than that, some enchanted items. Nothing stellar. I don't see any magical whoop-a-jubes of butt kick. Heart of Flame. Now there's one. Plus 1 enhancement bonus, so it's magical, and combust level 2 on hit. Ooh, that could come in handy. That's interesting. That's a large martial greatsword, though. That's a big, heavy weapon. Other than that, it does not appear he has anything worth noting. You know, good stuff. +1, +2 stuff. Nothing fancy. Doesn't seem to have anything else. Okay. Well, we're not buying anything then. Alright, off we go, folks. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I did take that back. She is the two-handed weapons here. So let's see if we can't get her a something that she can swing besides a club or a dagger. What you got, buddy? Crossbows. Mace or morning stars. That sounds like a good idea, yes. Or a sickle. Slashing damage, 1d6 +2. No, that don't sound good enough. Morning star, mace dust, 1d6 of bludgeoning +2. Okay. She has the staff if she really needs to go bludgeoning. And it's even better. I'm looking for some way to include the adamantine heavy shield into her repertoire. So I think the morning star is the way to go. So let's take a look at that bad boy. Yeah, 1d8 +2, and it's bludgeoning and piercing. Nice, it's a combo move. So what we'll do is we'll hotkey both like yay. Come on now. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so that if we need to, in a pinch, we can bump her armor class another 2 points, as well as give her some built-in DR. Nothing stellar, only a 2, but definitely worth having, I'd say. Now with that, let's get the heck out of here. We're going to go talk to the mayor. I'll meet you guys there. Okay, we're back. We're inside Mayor Gottfried's place, so we're going to talk to him, see if he has anything positive to say at this point. What the heck is that? Professor Newton B. Drury. What? Quite a name for an animal that spends much of its leisure time licking its own nether region. You bet you they're Newton B. Drury. You're doing a good job. Okay, the mayor will talk to us. The mayor looks to you, his mind clearly preoccupied with other matters. Yes, how may I help you? Recount the events of the last days, including the Battle of Elk Dancer Camp, and the Raven's quest for assistance, and the Raven's request for assistance from Sunderall to rid the Northlands of the Dark Seeker. Gottfried appears stunned by your news. We had heard rumors of a mage's tower, but had taken them for the ramblings of drunken old trappers. If what you say is true, then Sunderall is at risk. It's like we had a diplomacy and intimidate check. Both passed, because we rule. And I have long desired better relations with the Elk Dancer tribe for trade and mutual defense. However, I cannot spare any of the militia at the moment. Why not? It is beyond my control. The Ice Fist Orc tribe has stepped up attacks on trappers and traders, and my militia is hard-pressed to keep the roads passable, much less safe. It is a shame. The Ice Fist tribe used to be one of the few peaceful orc tribes. They were led by a wise chieftain named Kuldan Yeti Skinner. We often traded with the Ice Fist tribe. 5 winters ago, a new chieftain suddenly came to power. Oh, here we go, a coup d'etat. Slaying Kul'dan and taking power for himself. Since then, there has been nothing but war. As if the orcs were not enough trouble, we have had Sahuagins attacking Smoker's Isle. You've heard of Sahuagins before, haven't you? Let's see, it's a lore check. I have read that they are a warlike aquatic race, but I was not aware that they live so far north. These are either fish people or snake people, like merfolk. Yep, 75 XP for that, nice. Neither were we until recently. Earlier this season, a band of Sahuagins began raiding Smoker's Isle. Smoker's Isle. That's where the fishermen smoke the meat of the fish and crabs they catch. The Sahuagins wait until they see the smoke from the fires and attack, usually at night. They like the crab meat? Godfrey's responds grimly. Oh, they're after meat, but not the crab kind. We lost 3 good men before we posted a militia watch at the islands. Oh, that's gross. With the militia there, we were usually able to drive the Sahuagins off long enough to finish smoking the catch. So you see, I have no militiamen to spare. I'm on the verge of hiring mercenaries as it is. If I take care of the orcs and the Sahuagins for you, will you aid us against the Darkseeker? Journal update. Alliance with Sunsmanel. Gottfried frowns for a moment, then makes up his mind. You have a deal. Bring me the head of Velgrok Frostskin and the big blue-faced Sahuagin leader, and we will march on the Darkseeker with you. Now, that sounds like a beauty of a plan. You will find the Ice Fist tribe in the gorge, known as the Valley of Grumsh. It is at the northern end of the area we call the Wilds. Okay, going there anyway, so that's good to know. We're going in the same direction. To go to the Smoker's Isle, talk to Peter Woodland. Peter Woolard. His house is on the southwestern part of town, near the breakwater. If it is dark, you will find him at the tavern. He will take you there on his skiff. He's a seasoned fighter and will stay with you to help. And we're going to need it. That sounds good. I'll appreciate the help. Just try to convince him otherwise. He hates the Sahuagins more than any of us. One of the fishermen we lost was his twin brother. Oh, dude, his brother got ate. He'll stay just for the fun of slaughtering the fishies. Yeah, buddy. Come see me when you have both of the heads, and we will speak about the alliance. Sounds like a plan. Alright, well, first off, let's head outside here real quick. Off camera, I checked to make sure there was anything I could do for the puppy. There was nothing I could still do for the dog that was dead. When we come back, maybe, you know, kill off these things, we can figure out how to save the pup. But I also checked to make sure we couldn't get into the underground basement. Doesn't appear we do anything about that neither, so that's starting to suck. So, can't go into the crypt, can't help the puppy. At that point, I don't want to go fight the fish folk, because I got a feeling the fish folk are going to be mean. But we already had to go to the wild anyway, so I'm going to call it a day. I will see you guys later. My name's Brothermutant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Hopefully you like the Let's Play so far. We're doing well, but at next visit, you guys will see me starting up our trek to the wild. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.